most important risk factor for suicide in the general population. Suicide is the third leading cause of death in 15 to 19-year-olds, and 79% of global suicides occur in low and middle income countries.
Whereas in the lifestyle of Kailasa, the Supreme Founder of Hinduism has enriched over 1 billion lives across 195 nations through various seminars, conventions, webinars, and courses, where spiritual healing from giving spiritual healing for the inner violence and feelings of abandonment, as well as giving them the understanding to experience and feel whole and complete with themselves without the need of attention externally. So now we're going to enter into the next segment of today's program, understanding who is Bhagwan Venkateshwara. Here we have a Shastra Pramana. Sahasrishirisham Devam, Vishwaksham Vishvashambhuvam, Vishwam Narayanam Devam, Aksharam Param Padam.
This universe is the eternal being, Narayana, the imperishable, the supreme, the goal, multi-headed and multi-eyed, the resplendent, the source of delight for the whole universe.
The Brahmanda Purana also contains the Sri Venkateshwara Sahasranam, which are the 1008 names of Lord Venkatesha, which occurs during the conversation between sage Vasishta and Narada, which is also called the Venkateshwara Ashtotra Stotram, which are the 108 names of Lord Venkatesha. Krutetu Narasimhobhu Tretayam Raghunandana Dwapare Vasudevascha Kalu Venkatanayaka.
The translation goes, in Krita Yuga, Lord Narasimha; in Treta Yuga, Lord Sri Rama; in Dwapara Yuga, Lord Sri Krishna; and in Kali Yuga, Lord Sri Venkateshwara are called as the Pratyaksha Devas, or deities.
Lord Venkateshwara is the very muscle memory of the Supreme Founder of Hinduism. In the Supreme Founder of Hinduism's own words, I have a very strong connection with Venkateshwara. My mother came to know that she was carrying me when she was on a pilgrimage to Venkateshwara temple in Tirupati. She did the Anga Pradakshina, which is the circumambulating the temple, by rolling on the floor around it. And after that, she vomited. It is usual for people to vomit after the Anga Pradakshina. They gave her the prasada, the consecrated food of laddu, which is a fried Indian sweet. And after that also, again she started vomiting. Then the elders saw her pulse and confirmed that she was carrying. The first sweet I got is from Venkateshwara. I have a strong connection with Venkateshwara. These are the direct words of the Supreme Founder of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramahansa, on his personal relationship with Lord Venkateshwara. Here we have some of the benefits of worshipping Bhagavan Venkateshwara. This is taken from the Vishnu Sahasranamam Phalashruti, 6th verse. Yashaha prapnoti vipulam yati pradhanyam yevacha achalam shriyam apnoti shreya prapnotya anuttamam.
The translation goes, then he becomes endowed with great reputation and becomes the foremost amongst his kith and kin. He acquires undiminished wealth in this world and unexcelled prosperity in the outer world. Liberation, Bhagavan Venkateshwara bestows all the Ananta Kalyana Gunas, the divine, auspicious qualities. And the one who worships him receives abundance in wealth and all other dimensions of life.
Here we have a beautiful video where the Supreme Founder of Hinduism expands on Bhagavan Venkateshwara.
Sadashiva Samarambam शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respects. Today, we inaugurate Venkateshwara's Brahmotsavam. We will be celebrating Venkateshwara's presence for next 15 days. This is the only Brahmotsavam done for 15 days. Usually all Brahmotsavams are 10 days. This is done for 15 days. We will be celebrating next 15 days Venkateshwara's Brahmotsavam. So, all of us will experience the powerful presence, intense presence of Venkateshwara. And all the auspicious things of Venkateshwara. Today I will say a few words on Venkateshwara. Venkateshwara is one of the most powerful modern day incarnation. Incarnation happened in Kali Yuga. Vishnu came down to Seshadri and Bhudevi took birth as Batmavati and they got married and stayed in the planet Earth with the body at least for 200 years and created a beautiful kingdom, blessing the devotees with wealth, health, all the auspicious things. Finally, decided to stand in Tirumala, making himself available to all the devotees. Still, please understand the Tirumala Murti, Venkateshwara's Murti is his very body. It just became stone, that's all. That's why it is life size. The very body, how he is standing, he just became Archavatara. Archavatara means the incarnation to receive all the worship and devotion of the people. So the Srinivasa became Archavatara, standing in Tirumala and gracing the whole world, whole universe, showering wealth, health, and all the spiritual benefits. Now, I invoke his presence here and on all our satsang centers. I bless you all. Let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, and share the eternal bliss. Nityananda. Thank you.
Here we have another video. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism expands on how responsibility makes Shava into Shiva.
नित्यानन्देश्वर सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि आदिशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. I welcome everyone sitting with us all over the world through Nityananda TV, YouTube Live, Twitter Live, Facebook Live, and two-way video conferencing, having Nayana Diksha. I welcome every one of you with my love and respects. Let me enter into the deeper sciences of creating space. Yesterday I was giving an explanation. The example, state is the bow. The action of putting the arrow on the string and pulling it back is creating space and releasing it to go and manifest the reality you want is manifesting powers. Understand? In Hindu tradition, archery was never all about aiming an object or killing an object or attacking an object. It was very primary. Even if you want water, Bhishma in his deathbed wants Ganga water to quench his thirst. Nobody is running with a pot or a vessel, sombu or bucket. Immediately Arjuna picks up the bow, calls for Varunastra, and water comes up. So understand, in Hindu tradition, archery is a different purpose. It's called Dhanurvidya. I'm actually looking out for somebody who will spend their time so I can manifest this whole Dhanurvidya through them. No, still I have not found the right person. Maybe I'll evolve from my Gurukul itself. Understand, Dhanur Vidya does not need Dhanur. Only in the initial level you need to have the bow, string, arrow, all that physically. Once you master the science, none of that is physically touched. If you are a regular satsangis, many of my gestures and sounds, many concepts, I don't need to utter a word. You know what I am saying? Same way in Dhanurvidya, Cosmos understands what you are gesturing. Immediately Cosmos responds.
Just like regular satsangis, Nitya satsangis are already in tune with what I am trying to convey. See, only in those moments that Sami Unnada happens. Actually, if you listen to that word Sami Unnada, no meaning. Because 99.99% has happened through the body language transmission. Understand? In body language transmission ability is romance. Romance means both of you are able to convey through your body language the innermost corners of your heart to each other. Understand? Everything else is lust, not romance. Relationship is totally different from sexual exchanges. Understand? Romance is the foundation of relationship, not sexual exchange. That whole Sami Unnada movement is extraordinary romance, where he is able to convey the highest Vedantic truth in such an ordinary colloquial village term, which does not have any meaning if it is taken out from that scene. Like Tattvamasi Svedakedo Tattvamasi. When Master uttered that word Tattvamasi, immediately Svedaketu became enlightened. From that time, in every Veda Patashala, every Acharya, I don't know how many thousand times they are uttering Tattvamasi, Tattvamasi, Tattvamasi. Understand? There is so much snow in the Himalayas, so much ice, but the ice which decides to melt and flow only becomes the sacred Ganga. Not all. There is so much ice, but the ice which decides to melt and flow only becomes sacred Ganga. There is so much of Sadashiva. Understand? The raw material, the source material, Sadashiva, is everywhere. But the raw material which decides to melt down and flow as Shakti only manifests in you as power. There is so much ice in the Himalayas, but the ice which decides to melt and flow only becomes sacred Ganga. There is so much of raw material, Sadashivatva, in all of us, but only the raw material which decides to melt, the Sadashiva which decides to melt and flow only manifests as powers, which decides to melt and only manifests as Shaktis. Like sun creates the Vatavarana for the ice to melt and flow. Understand? Sun itself does not melt. Then all the ice should have melted? No. Sun creates the Vatavarana. So any ice which wants to melt can come up and melt and flow. Sun itself cannot melt all the ice. Even after the sun comes, you decide not to melt and hide somewhere, you can't be melted. Sun only creates the Vatavarana for you to melt. Same way, the Vatavarana, the Sadashivatva in you to melt and flow manifest as Shaktis is responsibility. Understand? When Sadashiva takes responsibility, he flows as Shakti. In all of us, Sadashiva is there. But in which form? Morning, the great asana you like, Savasana? In that form. Only when the responsibility sun rises and you decide to take the responsibility, the Vatavarana, the ambience of responsibility, decision to be responsible, melts but Shava and flows as Shakti, makes you Shiva. Understand? It is Ganga makes Himalaya great. If the Ganga does not flow to the plains, we don't care about Himalayas. Even the Himalayas has how many billion tons of ice, who cares? Poles have 100 times more ice than the Himalayas. But who cares? Because Ganga is not flowing from poles. North Pole and South Pole has million times more ice than the Himalayas. But why Himalayas is revered, respected, worshipped? Because it flows as Ganga. Even if you have million times more ice and you don't flow as Ganga, nobody will care. It is Ganga makes Himalaya sacred. Understand? If you flow as Shakti, that makes your Sadashivatva sacred. You are as much as Sadashiva as me. The only difference is I have created the ambience of responsibility and melt myself and flow as Shakti. When I flow as Shakti, because of the Ganga, understand, Himalayas is respected. You are like a North Pole and South Pole. North Pole and South Pole is like Shava. Yes, they have raw material to be Shiva, but only when they melt and flow as Ganga, they will be Sadashiva. Till then, they are only in Shavasana. You being in Savasana, used to whom? Listen. Responsibility is the ambience in which you can melt and flow. I tell you, every opportunity in the Sangha is to melt yourself and flow as Shakti. Every opportunity is to melt and flow as Shakti. People who flow for the sake of electronic zeros in your bank computer reach the same place after your death. Gupera. Gupera Loka. In Gupera Loka, the only work you have is there will be huge gold mountains and huge diamond mountains. You will be sitting as a god, Yaksha. This mountain is mine. This mountain behind me, mine, 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 mine. What is the use? Whoever comes that say, hey, come here, come here, come here. Do you see? See others' mountains? Mine is 3 inches taller. 3 inch means calculate length, breadth, depth. So much diamond, diamond, diamond. That fellow, poor sadhu, he doesn't understand. Diamond means what? We can make a begging bowl for me in that. Because he knows only one thing, that begging bowl, Thiruvodu. Enna Sami, vayarangra. Thiruvodu panna mudiyuma adula? அதுக்கு இந்த யக்ஷன் அடப்பிக்காளி பயலே, திருவோடு பண்ண முடியுமான்னு கேட்டிய, மானத்தை வாங்கிட்டியாடா. இதில் ஒரு கட்டி எடுத்துகிட்டு போய் ஊருக்குள்ளே விற்றினா மார்க்கெட்டில் இருக்கிற பணத்தை வச்சு காலமெல்லாம் ஜென்மமெல்லாம் சாப்பிடலாம் போய்டா. சாமி, நீ கட்டியை விற்கிறதுக்கு மார்க்கெட் போகணும், நான் பிச்சை எடுக்கிறதுக்கு மார்க்கெட் போகணும். 2 பேரும் மார்க்கெட் போனால் தான் லைஃபு. அடா இங்கே ஏன்டா உட்காந்து காலத்தை வேஸ்ட் பண்ணுற, வாடா மார்க்கெட்டுக்கு போகலாம். கட்டியை விற்கணுன்னாலும் பிச்சை எடுக்கணுன்னாலும் மார்க்கெட்டுக்கு தான் போய் ஆகணும். அப்போ whether you want to realize the value of the diamond or you want to beg, both have to reach the world. Both need to take the responsibility. So even wealth is wealth only if you take responsibility to make it current. Yaksha is not Lakshmi. Gupera is not Lakshmi. This whole story, beautiful story of Venkateshwara borrowing from Gupera for his marriage is an amazing concept. He is making Yaksha into Lakshmi. He is making reserve to reserve. Understand? He is making the reserve to reserve. Dam has no use if you can't produce current out of it and reach it to people. It's an amazing truth. There's a village folk story where Venkateshwara borrows from Gubera for his marriage and he is still paying the debt. Arey, don't you understand? It is an amazing truth. Fellow who has a Lakshmi on his chest need to borrow from Gubera. It's one of the important truth revealed. Venkateshwara takes the responsibility of reserve to reserve. And the story ends with a beautiful line. Till the end of Kali Yuga, he will be paying only the interest. In the end of the Kali Yuga only, he will pay the whole capital. If he pays the capital, the current will stop, the economy will stop, whole thing will become part of the reserve, and life is over. Understand? Responsibility makes reserve into current. All the great things standing today are not because of the wealth those owners had, reserve those owners had. No. Many kings had more reserve than Rajaraja. But whatever is standing on the planet Earth now, declaring their name and glory, is not the reserve they had, but the responsibility they took. There were many more kings in the history who had 100 times more reserve and resources than Rajaraja. It is not the reserve and resources you have will be celebrated, the responsibility you took only will be celebrated. Stupid are those who work for yaksha, dead economy. The danger of dead economy is always Ravana will capture it. Ravana captured the whole, just like that in one declaration, he captured the whole thing from Kubera and made Kubera pauper. Listen carefully. Responsibility makes you current, living, rich. Not the so-called resources. From the beginning I want my Balasans to know, in your advent on the planet Earth, the responsibility you take matters here or in other planes, not the dead zeros in your bank computer. It is not even a zeros in a paper. In those days there used to be a passbook. So in that book the zeros will be there. Now it is not even that. It is only the computer generated numerical zeros. That is why in somebody's account suddenly sometime few hundred crores appear and in somebody's account everything disappears. Computerized numerical zeros swallowing your life, and that dictating what you should be doing, how you should be living, is being a slave of not even knowing to whom you are a slave. I tell you, even if you know that you are slave to somebody, it is Maya, and being a slave to something without even knowing to whom you are a slave is Maya matrix. Even if you are a dog, slave, held by your owner, I can say little decent. Because owner cannot hold all the dogs, he puts them all in a prison and you are there rotting. That is worse. Dog in the hands of the owner is at least under Maya. Dogs which are in the prison are in the Maya matrix. All of you are in Maya matrix. If you are working for electronic zeros in your bank account, understand the responsibility you take and how much of your Sadashivatva melts down and flows as Shaktis is your achievement in the universe. Because this melting and flowing will be useful for you whether you have the body or not. Understand? Learn to melt and become Shakti when you are young, when you are able, when your life is available, when you are bubbling, overflowing with life existence. Learn to flow, melt down before the fat settles around your waist. Learn to melt into Shakti before the fat settles around your waist. Before your mind cognizes tiredness and boredom by common collective misunderstandings. Understand? A great recipe for depression. No, the more and more of common collective life negative cognitions are eaten by you. Common collective negative cognitions. You become old. Old means common collective negative cognitions becoming part of you. Is you becoming old. There is always a big riot goes on in our Sangha. Who is old and who is young? Somebody claiming, I am your younger sister, and somebody claiming, I am your younger brother. 45 claims, I am your younger sister, and 95 claims, I am your younger brother. And 85 claims, no, still I am not born. நான் இன்னும் பிறக்கவே இல்லடா. No, there is a big riot going on. I wanted to finish this problem once for all. An answer. The depth of common collective life negative cognitions in you decides your age. I tell you, many common collective negative cognitions will be so freezing, you will not even feel like moving your hands and jumping. What is there to jump? What is there to celebrate? Fool, what is not there to celebrate? stomach is full with his prasada, eyes are full with his form, heart is full with his love. What more is there not to celebrate? Let the depression be enjoyed by the atheists. Why are you guys asking for their lifestyle and their share? Don't steal from them. It is their property. Aparigraha. Don't steal depression from atheists. Atheists have not only first right, sole right over depression. You guys trying to grab his asteya, disturbing the vow of asteya. அப்படிலாம் திருடப்படாது. டிப்ரெஷன் அவா சொத்து, அதெல்லாம் தொடப்படாது. Don't try to steal depression from atheists. That is the only thing they are left with. They neither have Sadashiva, nor have incarnation of Sadashiva, or have a juicy incarnation of Sadashiva. Eating breakfast in the morning is different. Eating prasad in the morning is different. Prasada can be breakfast. Breakfast cannot become prasada. Prasada can be breakfast. Breakfast cannot become prasada. Understand? The depth of collective negative cognitions in you decides whether you are old or young. Alive, active, living. No complication, confusion, completion messages every day. I am completing with you, Swamiji. I am not doing this. I am not doing this. I am completing with you. Why don't you make it as a standard email and every night it automatically goes? There are many softwares, auto email softwares. Why don't you do that? Just only change the problem you created that day. If you read your completion emails, even you will feel sick. Reading everyone's completion emails and not feeling sick is the definition of incarnation. listen,
In today's Darshan, Bhagavan Venkateshwara will be manifesting through the Nijavatara, the 1008th living incarnation of Paramashiva, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashiva. Receive the blessings and initiation to awaken the wealth consciousness inside of you.
Secrets of attracting wealth. What is wealth? Wealth is not wealth is not just an object, a thing to be achieved. Wealth is an extension of you. Anything that adds to you is wealth. The quality of health you enjoy, the state of your relationships, the fulfillment you experience in your career, your mental state, your sense of inner fulfillment. All these are measures of the success with which you have created wealth in your life.
Wealth is not just money or currency. Money is one wealth. Currency is another wealth. The assets are one wealth, and being alive, active is another wealth. All these put together is wealth. All the four put together is wealth. Money, currency, assets, and being alive. Wealth is neither bad nor good. It is a utility.
Now, let us look at all the beliefs you carry about wealth.
The common belief number one: wealthy people are arrogant and bad people. We carry deep resistance of wealth leading to you will not accumulate wealth, and even if you accumulate wealth, you will carry the guilt of having wealth.
The truth is, arrogance does not come by wealth. Arrogant people will be arrogant whether they have wealth or not. But we wrongly associate wealth to arrogance, create a pattern, and start hating wealth as well. The same way we hate arrogance.
Common belief number two: poverty is good. Deep inside us, we label poverty as a good quality. We feel reverence and respect for poverty. In such a scenario, how are we going to generate wealth then?
So handling wealth is more responsibility. We may feel uncomfortable. Whatever I want, I will not get it. Maybe you came to this conclusion by looking at some wealthy people who did not have any time for themselves.
Some more common beliefs on wealth. Making money is a sin. In Hinduism, you are encouraged to create as much wealth as you want, celebrate it and share it. Wealth consciousness is high creativity with high responsibility. Wealthy people work smart but not hard. Don't be too lazy to bend your body and mind to realize your dreams. Just read a few stories of any famous millionaire today, and you will see that wealth does not come from a genie in a bottle. You have to be worthy of it. Wealth serves those who are wealthy in their very consciousness.
Wealth consciousness means making a clear decision to break out of the myths and mental patterns that impoverish us and draw us again and again into the poverty cycle.
You don't manifest your desire, you manifest your cognition, what you cognize and perceive as reality.
So the gap between beliefs and desires. Many of us say, I really desire wealth, but deep down you believe wealthy people are arrogant people, bad people. They do a lot of wrong things. If you believe wealthy people are arrogant, bad, wrong, they do many wrong things and they exploit others. If you have that belief, then how are you going to manifest wealth in your life?
Your perception is the material out of which your reality is made. If you desire wealth, but you believe, perceive, cognize, wealthy people are bad and wealth is too much responsibility, Naturally, you will not manifest wealth in your life. The gap between your desire and your perception is what is mental patterns.
So build persistence. Anything you cognize, you create a certain energy field about your cognition. You attract situations, people, everything around you to make that cognition into reality. All you need is just the will persistence to make this into a reality. Your decision, you are not going to give up your intention, is will persistence.
You may be desiring to have wealth. You may not be believing it as a possibility. You may not be perceiving it as a possibility. You may not be cognizing it as a possibility. The first and foremost important step which we need to do is create an energy field for attracting wealth. The first step is to clean up the incompletions, patterns we carry about wealth and create a right space, a powerful magnetic energy center in you. To attract wealth, situations supporting you to create wealth, people supporting you to create wealth, making you like magnetic energy center for manifesting the wealth the way you want.
So let's do a completion wealth process. So take a 5 minutes to dig out all the incompletions about money. Keep writing whatever comes to your mind. The moment you remember money, does it bring tremendous pain or suffering or impossibility? All that in you. What is the emotion or energy it invokes in you when you remember money? If you feel tortured, irritated, the moment you think of money, whatever you think, money is difficult, money is impossible, and money is unless you cheat, you can't get money. Even if you cheat, somebody will cheat from you. So much goes on inside you about money. So your incompletions with money. Just take a few minutes to pen down and dig out all the incompletions, beliefs, mental patterns we have, and the perception and beliefs and cognitions we have about money. So take a few minutes to pen down.
आनंद परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानंद परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानंद परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानंद परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानंद परमशिवोऽहम् परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानंद परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानंद परमशिवोऽहम् परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानंद Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham. Nityananda.
For whatever you want to be, the actual work you need to do is on your fears. You are working on many wrong things. You think you need to work on your desires, energy, activism, or on your intelligence. Intelligence is not information, it is the ability to handle information. That comes only when you crack down your fear. Fear is a pattern, not fact. Here we have a beautiful video where Swamiji expands on this truth. How fear is a pattern and not fact.
Some deeper insights into this fear pattern. See, when I utter the word fear pattern, it means all your fears are patterns, not facts. Please listen. Your fears, when they overpower you, look like fact. When you overpower them, you realize it is pattern. Understand? When they overpower you, it looks like fact. When you overpower them, it looks like pattern. Now all we need to do something so that they can never overpower you. They can never make you powerless. They can never make you powerless. Listen. We will have to do something so that we can never become powerless. Listen to this truth. Internalize. All fear is nothing but pattern making you powerless. Because you become powerless, the pattern looks like a fact. It's like there's a hero and a dupe for the hero. When hero is dead, powerless, dupe looks like a hero. Pattern taking over you, making you powerless, and makes itself look like fact. That is the worst thing can happen to you. Please listen. That is the worst thing that can happen to you. All fears are ultimately rooted in fear of death. All fears ultimately rooted in fear of death. Actually, whenever you become powerless, that is the real moment about which you need to be afraid. Not the death itself. Please listen. If you don't become powerless, death is just transition. If you become powerless, collapse, actually death leads to such an unknown, unable to understand space. In your life, if at all you have to be afraid of something, only you have to be afraid of becoming powerless, nothing else. Nothing else need to be worried. You don't need to worry. You don't need to be afraid of anything else other than feeling powerless. Feeling powerless is the only thing about which you need to be afraid of. You need to be worried about.
Beautifully, Swami explained how fear is a pattern, not a fact. The second step is to consciously decide what you want to manifest in the next 3 months in the field of work. Write clearly what is your intention. What is it you want to manifest in the next 3 months in the field of wealth? Whatever you think as wealth. Sometimes you may think more than money, currency, person as wealth of your life, or some situation as wealth of your life, some being active. Whatever you consider as the wealth of your life. Sometimes people feel even extraordinary power as wealth. Whatever you consider as your wealth, whatever you want to manifest as your wealth, whatever you want to attract in the next 3 months, please pen down.
Should I complete all my binding obligations on wealth? And next, how do I complete all the unknown limiting beliefs on wealth? Please pen down.
With deep devotion and oneness of the Guru, you can complete all binding cognitions on wealth and manifest life and prosperity as well as abundance. Who is Guru? This is taken from the Guru Gita, 26th verse. ऋकारस्त्वन् दकारश्च ऋकारस्तेज उच्यते अज्ञानग्रासकं ब्रह्म गुरुरेधन संशयः.
The syllable gu. The syllable gu is darkness, and the syllable ru is said to be light. There is no doubt that the Guru is
गुरुर् बुद्ध्यात्मनो नान्यत् सत्यं सत्यं न संशयः लाभार्थं प्रयत्नस्तो कर्तव्यो हि मनीषिभिः.
The Guru is not different from the conscious self. Without doubt, this is the truth. This is the truth. Therefore, wise men should make an effort to seek him.
Now, going to be entering the next segment of today's program, which is the Venkateshwara readings. The Venkateshwara readings are the readings done by the disciples of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, a special group of disciples whom the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has personally blessed, initiated, and trained to channel the divine energies and do the Akashic readings, manifesting those divine energies and answering the prayers, boons of the devotees. Please stay tuned as we get ready, prepare ourselves, and witness the Venkateshwara readings.
One or two times have Ganapati Darshan, Venkateshwara Bhava Samadhi Darshan, Devi Bhava Samadhi Darshan. By third time, fourth time, you will see every prayer you are asking those beings, Ganapati or Venkateshwara or Subramanya or Parashakti, simply those prayers become reality, and the relationship between you and that cosmic beings built. There are some great spiritual sciences unique to Hinduism, subtle, otherworldly, but definitive sign, manifesting the cosmic beings in Archavatara, deities in Nijavatara, living incarnations is possible. Understand? Kriya Pada of Vedas and Agamas elaborately explain the whole science of making the cosmic beings manifest in Archavatara, deities and Nijavatara, living incarnations, both. During the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, literally those cosmic beings manifest through this body. Just like how they manifest in Archavatara, deity, they manifest in Nijavatara, Pratyakshavatara, and give you all the boons you ask, bless you. You see, each God is an independent intelligence to lead you to enlightenment. Each God is a bridge for you to achieve the Shivatva, the ultimate Shiva consciousness. Krishna is the bridge for you to achieve the Krishna consciousness. But Shiva consciousness, Krishna consciousness, all consciousness is one and the same. Ultimate consciousness only. So that energy itself completely expresses.
Just like Radhika, when I see my own sweetness in the mirror, I become eager to taste it. I find that the only way to relish this sweetness is through the constitution of Sri Radhika.
Bhava Samadhi Darshan is a window to the infinite expanse of consciousness, allowing us to glimpse the formless in a way that we can understand. It cleanses the karmas of lifetimes. It awakens our biomemory to the space of Paramashiva, the ultimate consciousness, and creates a deep and lasting transformation in us.
I tell you, each Bhava Samadhi Darshan is a spiritual treat. Enjoy. Spiritual feast. Enjoy. Don't miss it. Never miss a Bhava Samadhi Darshan. Enjoy Paramashivoham, which is introducing and making you cognize the cosmic principles and cosmic beings. I welcome you all with my love and respect.
Nityanam, everybody, welcome back. And in this event, as we all are being blessed to have the Bhava Samadhi Darshan of Bhagavan Venkateshwara, we have seen the various different powerful cognitions that we need to hold to manifest abundance and wealth in our life. What are the cognitions that limit us, that bind us, versus what are the cognitions that we need to hold to manifest abundance in our life? In this segment, before we enter into the Venkateshwara readings, we'll be looking at the different offerings to Bhagavan Venkateshwara, by which we can experience that oneness, by which we can experience the powerfulness with Bhagavan Venkateshwara. Please sit straight and come to the space of listening. Let us look at how we can relate, we can connect with Bhagavan Venkateshwara. The offerings for Bhagavan Venkateshwara. There's a beautiful verse in the Vishnu Sahasranama. Shiro dhanvat pradeshe suchamani vilasat saikate mauktikanam mala klipta sanasta spatikamani nibhair mauktakeir mananditanga subhraira bhradare bhraira parivirchitair mukta piyusha varshai anandina punyadaringalingada shankapanir mukunda. Let that Mukunda make us all holy, who wears all over his body pearls made of spatika, who sits on the throne of garland of pearls located in the sea, sand of precious stones, by the side of the sea of milk, who gets happy of the white cloud, sprayed of the drops of nectar, and he who has the mace, the wheel, and the lotus in his hands. Bhupado yasya nabhir यदा सुरनीलश्चंद्र सूर्यो च नेत्रे कर्णावशश्चिराध्यौ मुखमपि दहनो यस्य वस्तेयमद्भिः अन्तश्यामं यस्य विश्वं सुरनरकगघोभिः गन्धर्वादित्यै चित्रं रम्यते तं त्रिभुवनवपुषं विष्णुमीशं नमामि. ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. I bow before that God Vishnu, who is the Lord of the three worlds, who has the earth
I welcome you all with my love and respect. Let you all open all your three eyes. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham.
Sorry for the technical glitch. Shantakaram bhujagasayanam padmanabham suresham Vishwadharam gaganasadrisham meghavarnam shubhangam Lakshmikantam kamalanayanam yogi hridyanagam Vande Vishnum bhavabhayaharam sarvalokaikkanatham. I bow before God Vishnu, who is the personification of the peace, who sleeps on his folded hands, who has the lotus on his belly, who is the God of all gods, who is the basis of earth, who is similar to the sky, who is the color of the clouds, who has beautiful limbs, who is the consort of Lakshmi, who has lotus-like eyes, who is seen by the saints of thought, who kills all worries and fears, and who is the Lord of all the worlds. Meghashyamam Pitakaushavasam Srivatsakam Kaustubhobasitangam Punyopetam Pundarikayatakszam Vishnum Vande Sarvalokaikkanatham. I bow before that God Vishnu, who is the Lord of the universe, who is black like a cloud, who wears the yellow silks, who has the Srivatsa on him, whose limbs shine because of the Kaustubha, who has an open eyes like an open lotus, and who is surrounded by the blessed always. Shashanka Chakram Sakirita Kundalam Sapita Vastram Sarasiruhekshanam Sahasravakshasthala Shobhikaustubam Namami Vishnum Shirasa Chaturbujam. I bow before that God Vishnu, who has the four arms, who has the conch wheel in his hands, who wears a crown and the ear globes, who wears the yellow silks, who has the lotus-like eyes, who shines because of the Kaustubha worn in his garlanded chest. That was the description of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. The first offering that we all can offer to Bhagavan Venkateshwara is the $1 Sankalpa. Offering of the Sankalpa, which is the conscious resolution, blesses the person who is offering with the fruition of all the desires and wishes that he is yearning for. The next offering is the Tulasi Mala. It costs $251 US. Vanamali Gadi Sangni Sanki Chakri Chanandaki. The forearms Shriman Narayana wears Vanamala Kaumodaki Sarangam Panchajanyam and Sudarshanam. By offering this Tulasi Mala to Bhagavan Venkateshwara, you are blessed with deep devotion, feeling connection, and oneness with Bhagavan Venkateshwara. And you'll experience the powerful space for you to manifest the wealth, prosperity in your business, and prosperity in your life. The next offering is the Archana, cost $501. The glorious names of Bhagavan Venkateshwara are chanted, and the blessed ones who offer the seva will be manifesting the same qualities of Bhagavan Venkateshwara, the very inner space radiating abundance, unconditional love and compassion of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. The next offering is the Meti, the touring. The offering of the abharnas to Vishnu, such as the jingling of the anklets on the feet, abharnas for the ankles, tourings for his toes, bracelet on his arms, abharana on his waist, offer the touring to Bhagavan Venkateshwara to receive his blessings for longevity and a prosperous life. The next offering is a Pratyaksha Pada Puja, cost $1,080. Vande Guru Pada Dvandam Vang Manaschinta Gocharam Shveta Prata Bhinnam Shiva Shaktyatmakam Param. I worship the two Guru's 2 feet, which are within the reach of speech, thought and contemplation, which have 4 different lustres, white and red, representing Shiva and Shakti. Offer the Pratyaksha Pada Puja and clear your karmas to remove any obstacles that you face in the path of enlightenment, because it is the feeling connection and gratitude and the feeling connection that you have with the Guru that manifest all the auspiciousness in all dimensions of your life, health, wealth and relationships. The next offering is a Tomala Seva, which costs $1,080. Offering of the garlands to Bhagavan Venkateshwara blesses you with health, wealth and prosperity in your life. The next offering is Guru Dakshina, a tradition where you can offer any amount that you wish to. The Kularnava Tantra beautifully describes about this. When you are devoted and in oneness, the Guru gives you the mantra, therefore one should offer the wealth even with his very own life, him with devotion. So here we're looking at the registration links where we can offer. And today we have another very beautiful opportunity to offer, which is the Nilavatopadi. We'll be coming back to these links a little later. Today we have a very beautiful offering which is called as the Nilavatopadi. This is offered in the Tirumala Tirupati temple. It's called as the Nilavatopadi, where the devotees of Bhagavan Venkateshwara offer whatever they have, money, gold, jewels, etc., whatever they have in the hundiyal of Bhagavan Venkateshwara as the offering of their incompletions and karmas at the feet of Venkateshwara. For the first time, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, as the Nijavatara of Bhagavan Venkateshwara himself, has opened this opportunity for thousands, hundreds of thousands of devotees to offer their topadis, their incompletions, their karmas, and to be liberated from all of that. As Swamiji will directly be accepting these offerings and relieving the devotees and disciples from the topadi, and Swamiji will be gracing us in the Venkateshwara Bhava Samadhi Darshan today and liberating us from these karmas. So now we are going to look at the procedure of the Nilavatopadi. First, you will be dressing yourself as Bhagavan Venkateshwara, adorning yourself with all the gold, silver and other jewels that you have. After the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, you will spread out a clean piece of cloth and preferably white in color. Place it in front of Swamiji's Atma Murti, and from the space of abundance, remove the jewels that you would like to offer to Bhagavan Venkateshwara and place it on them. Once you place them, take a photograph of it and upload it in the form that will be projected to all of you, and then secure it with 3 knots, and then you will ship it to the address that will be projected. Now, another added auspicious thing that is going to happen today is that we are all going to receive the Bhava Samadhi Darshan of Venkateshwara on the auspicious day of Akshaya Tritiya. Today is the day, as we listen, today is the day people offer lot of wealth, whatever they would like to offer to Bhagavan Venkateshwara, because today the gold, especially gold, many of us might have a direct feeling connection with gold or direct relationship with gold, because our entire tradition has always been on physical gold as the currency. That is the reason even now our beloved Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, is opening this entire science, bringing back the science of the Reserve Bank of Kailasa, which is reviving the ancient economic principles, economic policies of Kailasa. And there, as we all know, it is all in gold. The Swarna Kasa, the Swarna Mutra, it is in gold that the entire transaction happened. Many of us in our life, especially if you're back from a Hindu background, you will see that gold is an important part of your life, especially if you're a woman. There is gold that gets passed on from generations to generations to generation. Even at times when the husband goes through difficult times in his life, there is always the wealth that the wife holds as gold in her life. And it is that she uses to help and to balance the societal handlings and the family. Especially today, Akshaya Tritiya, which is whatever you give will immediately be multifoldly expanded and become abundant. Whatever you're holding on to, when you offer that, rather than being stuck as Kubera, who holds on to wealth, who grabs to wealth, who is possessive of his wealth, by offering it to Bhagavan Venkateshwara, you will see that you make it as a flowing currency in your life. You'll make it as a cosmic currency in your life. Those of you who really feel connected to gold and who feel grounded with respect to gold, there are so many different types of currency that are out there now, especially now in the boom in the cryptocurrency. But many still resort back to having the solid gold as a currency. Cryptocurrency that we are seeing, there is nothing that we can do about it. Neither can you be any way responsible to increasing the value of it, nor can you be directly responsible for decreasing the value of it. You are just a toy in front of it. But when you have gold, the sense of freedom, the sense of powerfulness that it brings. Not only that, gold has always been a divine element in our Vedagamas. Right from the Atharvana Veda and the Rig Veda describes about the element gold, and it holds the enlightenment energy for eons to come and last forever. That is the reason our entire Vedagamic civilization functioned on gold. So on this auspicious day of Akshaya Tritiya and Bhava Samadhi Darshan of Bhagavan Venkateshwara, go over, and every one of you who want to experience the most powerful presence, who want to see the multiplication, who want to see miracles of Bhagavan Venkateshwara happening in your life, go over and offer gold. You will see that this is the most best decision that you could have ever taken in your life, because you are making something that has been a part of your life as part of your very consciousness. You are converting the material wealth into conscious wealth. Now, let us take a look at what is available in the form. So the registration form has two options. One is for those who want to offer, and the next is those who have the intention to offer. The registration form, those who want to offer but need help with manifesting the wealth, can go over to tiny.cc/Bhava Samadhi. Those who want to make the online payment immediately can go over to Venkateshwara-readings, tiny.cc/Venkateshwara-readings, -offerings, and you can offer, you can choose any sevas that you'd like to do. And once you make the payment, you can head over to tiny.cc/Sankalpa 2021 for you to submit the details for us to offer the Sankalpa and the Puja that you're choosing to offer. So now let us look at how we can do it. And while this is also there, we also have an exciting opportunity where just through the YouTube, the super chat, you will be able to contribute anything, any amount that you would like to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. The entire science of giving, of offering, has two parts. One is giving, another is accepting. Only when the divine accepts, your offering becomes complete. And it is ultimately just so that you experience the best in your life you offer. So here you can go to YouTube, go to Kailasa's SPH Nityananda, which is the official YouTube channel of Swamiji. As you can see, under that there is a live stream that is continuously happening. So just scroll down and you will see that there is a chat section that is available. So under this chat section, I request every one of you to go over. There's an option called say something. There's a smiley face and also the sticker with the dollar symbol on it. So for you to actually enable this, for some people who have not created your channel, YouTube will ask you to create a channel. It's a very simple procedure. Just click on create a channel and follow the steps. Next, once you come to this page, you can go over and click on the dollar symbol. And from that dollar symbol, head over to super chat. Click on super chat. And under the super chat, you can actually choose any amount of money that you'd like to offer, right from the least of 20 rupees to 10,000 rupees in the local currency in India. Based on your local currency, you can choose any amount of money that you would like to offer and click on buy and send. The moment you do that, you will see there will be a pop-up that will be asking for your payment details, your card details. You can add your credit card or debit card details. And once you do that, all you have to do is click on buy. So it is as simple as that. And once you click on buy, you're done. You'll be able to make the offering. And it will immediately show up in the chat like this. Like we have Mariam Dawood offering 7.99 Australian dollars. So like this, we'll be having your name that highlight and come up. We have Rajesh Karki offering $1. We have Gianco offering £5. So like this, your name will be highlighted and will come up. So I request every one of you to make sure that you're offering either of these sevas, anything. You can offer the Pada Puja, you can offer anything that you'd like to wish to, but offer at least $1 offer. Whenever we meet God, whenever we meet Guru, King, child or a pregnant woman, we should never meet them empty-handed. You should always meet them with something. Especially today, whatever you're offering, whatever you're giving is just going to become exponentially increased. The Akshaya Tritiya, this day, it happens when all the planets, the constellations are all aligned and happens just once in a year. So with the powerfulness, whatever you offer towards Paramashiva, towards Swamiji, towards Venkateshwara, you will see that that multiplies in a multi-level, because even the cosmic planets are there in alignment for you to manifest that wealth to happen. So you can decide what amount of wealth that you want to offer. You can offer the gold, you can offer the sevas, you can offer this, but offer something and understand whatever you're offering, equivalent at least 10 times more, you will see wealth will manifest in it. Wealth will manifest in your life. So please take this time to ensure that you're going over in your offering. Now we'll look at how we can offer the other sevas. So once you go over to tiny.cc/Venkateshwara-readings, you'll be redirected to this page. This is the official website where you can offer the sevas. And beside the sevas option, you can choose anything that you'd like to offer and click on add to cart. So for example, I'm choosing the Pratyaksha Pada Puja. And then you can click on add to cart. So once I click on add to cart, I'll be redirected to the checkout page where I can confirm what I would like to buy. So once I'm confirming it, all I have to do is proceed to checkout. Now from this place, you'll be able to fill in the bank details, the billing details, the billing address, and place your order. And by doing that, you'll actually place your order to offer any of the sevas that we saw in the previous segment. So let us all take a few moments to prepare ourselves to enter into the next segment, which is the Venkateshwara readings. So I request all of you take this time, at least offer $1, receive the grace and the blessings of Lord Venkateshwara in your life. That is all is needed. And that is the ultimate that you can give to yourself and to anyone around in your life. And especially make the most out of the cosmic happening of Akshaya Tritiya and the living incarnation, our beloved Swamiji, coming down and gracing us as Bhagavan Venkateshwara today. So please take this time, offer anything that you would wish to, and receive the grace and blessings of Lord Venkateshwara on this day. Now, it is time that we enter into the Venkateshwara readings. With the blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivam, a group of disciples have been initiated to have the Sarupya of Venkateshwara, which is embodying the grace and the form of Venkateshwara. Any question or prayer that is taken to Bhagavan Venkateshwara responds through that initiated disciple. So here is a link for you to ask your questions and prayers to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. The male participants can head over to tinyurl.com/deity readings, and the female participants can head over to tinyurl.com/deity readings 2021. Please take a few moments to ask your questions to Bhagavan Venkateshwara as we prepare ourselves to enter into the Venkateshwara readings.
I welcome you all with my love and respect. Let you all open all your three eyes. Om Nityananda Paramashivu.
Bhagavan Venkateshwara readings. The first question today is from Aman Sangavi from India. Dear Kalabhairava, dear Venkateshwara, please bless my company, Resolve 360, to do the revenue of rupees 20 crore in the financial year 2021 to 2022.
Blessings of Venkateshwara, it will happen.
The next question is from Shi Ying Zhang from the United States. The question says, Dear Venkateshwara, please bless Gurukul to be formed in Los Angeles area soon, so my son can join Gurukul education. Thank you.
Blessings of Venkateshwara, it will happen.
The next question is from Consuelo Alicia Aguilar from Belize. Dear Venkateshwara, with very deep love and gratitude to Swamiji and all he has done for the world, I say thank you. Please bless all beings on earth. In
Venkateshwara's love and blessings to you.
The next question is from Utpal Thakkar from USA. He says, Dear Venkateshwara, pranams, what is purpose of my life?
Blessings of Venkateshwara. Surrender unto Swamiji. He is the purpose of your life.
The next question is from Sui Leng Tan from China. Dear Venkateshwara, may I ask the God of wealth, my daughter often embezzles my money. Will there be any bad consequences coming back to her?
Venkateshwara. Be cautious. Handle your money accurately. Blessings.
The next question is from Seema Walia from India. Dear Venkateshwara, I always want you to be with me and bless me with prosperity in all fields.
Blessings of Venkateshwara. Venkateshwara will always be with you. Blessings.
The next question is from Govindan from Malaysia. Dear Venkateshwara, please let me have good health, wealth, and continuously blissful.
Love and blessings from Venkateshwara. You will have it. Blessings.
The next question is from Russell Higginbottom from the USA. Dear Venkateshwara, please bless me with health, wealth, and a wife to share it with. Alicia is the woman of my dreams. Will she be my wife.
Blessings of Venkateshwara. You will have all that you seek. Blessings.
Next question is from Hari Chand from Malaysia. Dear Venkateshwara, please bless with all kind of wealth, prosperity, wisdom, and power to manifest everything.
Blessings of Venkateshwara. You will have all that you seek.
The next question is from Einars Avotins from Latvia. Dear Venkateshwara, please bless me with happy and joyful marriage with Myris Grigorius.
Blessings of Venkateshwara. Bring more completion in your relationship, and then you will have what you seek. Blessings.
The next question is from Prabjot Singh Gill from Canada. Dear Venkateshwara, I apologize if I am asking for too much. May I have blessing and guidance how I achieve a better relationship with my grandfather, and blessings for great stable wealth to support my goals.
Blessings of Venkateshwara. To achieve a good relationship, there is some tyaga, some sacrifice that needs to be made. Get yourself ready to make it. Blessings.
The next question is from Myris Operate in Full Capacity.
Blessings of Venkateshwara. Take little Harichaki every night. Blessings.
The next question is from Sterling Kasi from the USA. Dear Venkateshwara, can you please dismiss my traffic ticket and bless me to make $21 million from my investments in cryptocurrencies so I can enrich and cause as many lives as possible?
Blessings of Venkateshwara. Pay off the fine. You'll have all you seek. Blessings.
The next question is from Peter John Bolito from Colombia. Dear Venkateshwara, which enticing activities should I focus on to support optimally? Gratitude, sincere, intense, internal.
Love and blessings from Venkateshwara. Do completion with wealth. You will have all that you seek. Blessings.
The next question is from Sri Shivanyana Swarupananda from Canada. Pranams Balaji. Please bless me with your physical darshan in Toronto, Kailasa.
Blessings of Venkateshwara. Do Pada Seva to Venkateshwara in Toronto. You'll have darshan. Blessings.
Next question is from Bhairav from USA. Dear Venkateshwara, what can I do?
Do what you're most passionate about. You'll have wealth, blessings.
The next question is from Manish Maheshwari from Singapore. Dear Venkateshwara, will I get confirmed to the position of Chief Risk Officer in my current company? Currently, I'm on contract here.
Blessings. You'll have it.
The next question is from Suresh Iyer from the United States. I pray for my son's good health and well-being and success in college.
Blessings to your son. Venkateshwara will take care. Blessings.
The next question is from Kyle James Hills from the USA. Dear Venkateshwara, will the world know about the cure from corona from taking bath under the NAMO be able to come to India to do this?
Blessings of Venkateshwara. Make the necessary arrangements. From all over the world, people will come. Blessings.
The next question is from Ang Si Chian from Malaysia. Dear Venkateshwara, how to complete relationship with my family members and hang Ganesha decoration in living room?
Blessings of Venkateshwara. You will have completion with them. Blessings.
The next question is from Megha Sharma from the USA. Dear Venkateshwara, Pranam Bhagwan, please bless me to be in action and please tell me what's my prarabdha.
Blessings of Venkateshwara. Continue to serve Swamiji and be at his feet. Blessings.
The next question is from Li Mao from China. Dear Venkateshwara, today my relative said, don't show others with your 3 eyes. It's a revelation. Neither the child nor you will come to a good end. It really caused my fear. Please bless me from my favorite Guru.
Blessings of Venkateshwara. You will be liberated from the fears. Blessings.
The next question is from Sucheta Maheshwari from the United States. Dear Venkateshwara, when will my son Raj get married?